What's going on, guys? You know, Lee, I read comments, I listen to you guys, and at times I try to fix something that I messed up on, but this time I'm just gonna lay it on you guys, man. Look, One Piece is something that me and my wife Urza do, and it's something that I've really come to enjoy and, you know, become passionate. It's kind of interesting how it brought the family together. Y'all should check out my room. There's Robin everywhere, right? Anyways, I'm getting torn up in the comments because people think that I didn't understand Usopp, his frustration towards Luffy, and it's just in general. And yeah, I do miss a couple of the subtitles. They're flying at me pretty fast. And you know, I'm reacting, I'm adding some dialogue, I'm adding the commentary, and people will say, just shut up and read. And then I have people that say, this is the most boring video ever. They're not doing anything. So guys, it is incredibly hard to please everybody. So I try to absorb as much as possible and add my commentary and do the recap at the end. And then people will fill me in on some comments, and then, you know, we keep it going. So there's no way I'm gonna please everybody. There's channels where it's just someone just staring and they add their commentary at the end. People love that. There are some people who are fast readers and they can just catch up everything. You know, they just do eye stuff. People do things differently. Mine, I just keep it real with you guys. I'm watching One Piece and we just keep going. But here, I had to come back because I actually rewatched the scene. And people were saying, oh, read the subtitles, read the subtitles. I am reading the subtitles, but I'm watching the homie Luffy get torn up by blades. It's one of the hardest episodes of One Piece to ever watch for me, at least where I am. Like, I am in they just took a train and flew in to save Robin. That's how far I am. I came back, watched it, and I immediately got emotionally charged again. I mean, it was rough. So Usopp is explaining, I understand he feels like he's the weakest. You know, if Luffy abandons the ship, he would abandon Usopp, especially since, you know, the ship is like a friend to them. And we have to consider who gave them the ship, where it's coming from, the memories that are associated with Usopp. Usopp just took a beating. He's mentally not necessarily in the best right now. Luffy didn't even explain the situation the right way to Usopp. And Luffy is taking advice, or he's taking the information from strangers. We can't even trust the people that gave the information. I get it. If there's anything else I'm missing, go ahead and let me know. I get it. But seeing what Luffy was going through as he's fighting Usopp, just visually, I get it that Luffy is incredibly powerful, has a devil fruit power, and Usopp doesn't have any of that. So he has to use whatever he has to the best of his advantage. There's gonna be weapons, explosives, stink bombs, you name it. But for me, that was hard to watch. That was very hard to watch. Like, geez, you're just lighting the homie up. People are like, man, you would just abandon your friend because of something I guess I said about Luffy just like leaving Usopp. Again, on the flip side, I'm seeing a friend dish out just heavy weaponry. You know, just an all-out assault on Luffy. And yeah, I'm emotionally charged by it. Heavily emotionally charged. So then I come up with wild theories. People are saying, just read the titles. Don't come up with any wild theories. Because I'm watching what's going on and I'm listening, and dialogue was already dropped before, talking about, you know, Robin, you know, everywhere she goes, you know, disaster strikes. I listened to that. I read that. And that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna forget that detail that happened before. So maybe it's applying right now. That's because I'm reading. I come up with wild theories because there's something that I read. And then I'm like, oh, maybe that's where they're going with it. Because to me, even though I understand I'm reading what's happening, I'm like, man, for all that to happen, for this friendship to be going in such a dark path, for Luffy to be taking so much, it actually probably hasn't been the worst damage that Luffy has taken, but it looked like some heavy damage because it's all happening in a very, very strategic plan. And it's just psh, explosion, Luffy's crying out, blades chucking in at him. For that to happen, I'm like, the only possible reason is maybe there's something else brewing because it was foreshadowed. It's not a crazy theory. It was kind of implied. By now, I'm already far enough to know that, yeah, there's no dark little curse that's happening. And the facts, I should have just taken at face value. Guys, I don't read the manga. These are blind reactions. So by some points, like when I watched that fight, okay, I've seen that episode, you know, one time. And for the most part, each episode before that, I've seen one time. Because, you know, we used to do 2, now we're doing 3. We're just, you know, trying to crack out the entertaining material to you guys and get through like 1,000 episodes of One Piece. So, at any given moment, most people have read the manga, watched the anime, watched several people react to it per episode. So yeah, information, details should be extremely fresh to you guys. Should be extremely fresh. Me, not so much. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and show off my room because yeah, I want you guys to understand that, yo, I love this series. And I love doing it with your girl Urza, who is my wife. I'm not always gonna get things right. But what you guys need to understand, where I'm coming from on this episode, was seeing what was going on, seeing the intensity. A lot of what got me emotionally driven is the visuals. There are subtitles, and Urza catches a lot of the information more than I do. Actually, all my partners catch the information more than I do. I borderline have ADHD. I'm also reading and watching the animation, and sometimes the reading is saying what it's saying, but the visuals is driving me in another direction. Like, man, this is intense. What he's going through is not matching up to what he says. Maybe there's something going on because this scene is so intense. So anyways, that's how I felt about, you know, the Usopp versus Luffy fight. And people are saying, yeah, Rock Lee, you got it wrong and whatever. But I just had a hard time watching Luffy go through everything that he went through in that fight. And I understand that people might even say, you know, Luffy's not making the best decisions, all this kind of stuff, man. It's not one-sided. But I do think my feelings are justified on this one. Some people, I mean, I'm going on a tangent. Some reactors or content providers, whatever category we're in, will read the manga or they watch episode and they'll try to, you know, make sure the viewers are happy with whatever they're saying. I try not to do that, you know? If anything, I'll refrain from saying something that I know might bother people, but, you know, I never seen it. This is blind. This is the first thing that came to my mind. I just, hey, this is my blind reaction. Emphasis on blind. So, that's my video, guys. It is what it is. So, until next time, out.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.
Hey, check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind-the-scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy YaBoyRockLee.